I was thinking about people that don't believe in God, the non believers. I kind of feel sorry for them because they definitely won't believe in spirits, okay? So I wanted to tell you what I know and say some things that I believe might help you. Okay, so I wanted to tell you about some of the strategies and some of the methods that the spirits use to talk to you. Okay, let's say you did something as a child and that was so many years ago that you shouldn't even be thinking about it. Well, certain spirits will be bringing that up to you in your mind. It should have been forgotten long ago, or something happened to you, or you was deep in a sinful life and you did some things that you feel are unforgivable. But you went to the Lord and He forgave your sins and you changed your lifestyle and you're not the same person that you were, but still those spirits will bring something up. Now, one of their methods is to bring up the thing that works on you. So that if there was a particular incident in your life that you wanted to forget, they're going to try to make sure that you don't forget if it'll get to you. If it bothers you, that's the thing that they're going to bring up. So for me personally, one day what happened to me was I asked myself, I was just sitting around and I was thinking about why I had some kind of sinful thoughts from the past. And I was kind of enjoying the thought, like it was a fun time and fun days or something like that. And then I stopped and I asked myself, why am I thinking about that? I don't want to think about that. Why am I thinking about that? And so from that point on, when I have thoughts of something from the past or something that I did or something that would bother me, or I don't feel that I'm worthy anymore, or something that I did was just bad, or that you shouldn't do in life, or anything like that, the spirits will bring that up to you in your mind. It'll be things that you don't want to think about. You got to ask yourself, did you want to think about that? If you didn't want to think about that, why are you thinking about it? Did you want to wake up and think about that? Or the next day, did you want to think about these things? So when these things are happening to you, you got to understand that it's a spirit talking to you. So you can tell them where to get off at, that you don't roll like that anymore and not listen. The whole thing is listening. These spirits drive people out of their mind, insane, okay, and stuff like that because they just think that those are their thoughts, that they just think all of this. Do you want to be evil? Because unless you consciously want to be evil, where are you getting these evil thoughts from? Unless you want to treat people badly, if you want to act like that, dress like that, you want to be like that, if you envy that type of stuff, then it's just your thoughts. But if you've changed totally and you don't do that kind of stuff anymore, when them thoughts are not your own thoughts, that are some of those spirits that know you or know what you've done in the past, and they're trying to bring it up, and they'll constantly do that until you start walking with the Lord. But other than that, they're gonna always do that. I tell them where to get off at. I say I didn't want to think about that. Why am I thinking about that? I question every time I have a thought. Why am I thinking about that? I ask myself, did I want to think about that? And if the answer is no, then I say those thoughts are not coming from me. So all I'm telling you is the spirits are real. A lot of your issues come from spirits and how they talk to you. And the worst part is when you listen. It's millions of people on the earth that just listen and do this or think it's just their thoughts. Nobody just, do you wake up and think I'm going to be evil today? I'm going to do the person wrong today. These are not your natural thoughts, most likely. And so, all I can tell you is don't listen to these spirits, okay? Don't listen to these spirits. They'll never be encouraging. They're always going to be down in you or saying things to make you feel bad. All the thoughts are going to be negative. It's not going to be encouraging and uplifting you. So remember, start trying to ignore those spirits. Doubt them. Say, no, I don't want to think about that. Whatever it takes for you to get through that, don't listen to these spirits. They're designed to tear you down. They're designed to destroy you. Their job is to every day tell you negative things, make you do negative things, make you think negatively, erode trust, and it's all negative. There's no good about them. And so um, the Bible said you have to weigh the spirits. You got to know. I like to ask myself, was that thought from God? Does it sound like it came from God? Or does it sound like come from Satan? And so once I think about that, I'll be like, these are not my thoughts. Okay. So just think about what I said and try to stop listening to all these evil spirits on the earth.